Hi there, it's Louise with you of Timeless Craft Mama, and today I'd like to share a scrapbook layout video created for Scrapbook Boutique. And this video is going to feature a couple of different products available in the store. The first is the Chasing Dreams 6x6 paper pad, and the second is the Nuvo colour mousse. Now, what I've done is I've started with 12x12 white cardstock, and I've also got this cut file, which I will add a link to the blog. So if you're interested in the cut file, definitely have a bit of a look and pop over and check it out. Now what I'm going to do is one of the very popular techniques at the moment in scrapbooking, and that's to back the cut file with the coloured paper elements. So it's a really good way to use papers from the 6x6 paper pad and to add lots of colour and interest to a page. Now, I'm also at this point going to apologise for my lighting in the video. I've been playing around with a few different setups, and this one just happened to end up with quite a lot of shadowing and reflection in it, so I do apologise. But the layout's quite cute, so I really wanted to share it with you. Now, I've gone ahead and backed my cut file with some cardboard as well, and I'm going to lay out my photos, and then I'm going to flip that over and attach some adhesive on the back as a quick way to get my photos laid together in that messy kind of technique. Now, when I was choosing this cut file, I chose it for a specific reason. I had quite an idea in my mind of what I was actually going to do with this page, and what you're seeing is that choice that I made. So I actually chose the cut file with the idea in mind that I would use the Nuvo mousse to actually colour around that cut file. Now, I probably could have done something like the packaging technique, which would have given it a really good watercolor kind of feel to it, but I really wanted this sort of messy, sort of peekaboo effect with that color just popping out from that cut file. So if I had have done the packaging technique, I wouldn't have ended up with such a close match to the outside of that cut file. So that was the reason I decided to, let's call it, paint it on the page with the little water brush. And you'll also see that part of the cut file I have also left with no backing on it, because I wanted those little bits of extra blue to pop through that cut file. Now, what I also decided to do was, with the area where I covered up the photo, I'm just going to add a little bit of extra blue just to kind of frame it. So those little stripes that I'm putting in there are purely just to frame the photo element of the page. Now that I'm happy with the background, so where I've coloured in that Nuvo paste, I'm going to go ahead and add some splatters again with the Nuvo paste, and that's just going to help bring this layout into that sort of messy, more almost mixed media, not quite, but certainly helps that paste in the background blend in with the layers and the cut file and everything that I've got going on. Now I'm adding some torn strips of washi just to the back of the photos, and that's just to add that little touch of gold, which is going to help me with the other elements in this Chasing Dreams collection. Now I've also chosen the 49 and Market florals. Of course, you can find a link to these in the Scrapbook Boutique store with this YouTube video, or on the blog if you're visiting from the blog. Now the other thing that I wanted was, because I didn't have any die cuts from the Chasing Dream collection, I sort of needed some little sayings or some tags, something that was just going to help me add extra interest to the page. Now sitting on my desk was the Kaisercraft Indigo Skies collection, so I've also gone ahead and added a couple of little elements from that collection, and I felt that the darker kind of blues of the Indigo Skies really did help blend in with the sky blue of the Nuvo and the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams elements. So what I'm also going to do is just add a little bit of cotton, the flour. I'm going to start to glue some of these elements down. I've got a raised up heart there. You've seen I've got that little circle of Too Much Fun just up the top there, raised up on some mounting foam, or just a couple of little extra things that are going to help bring this layout, just lift it off the page a little bit. I love these awesomely cheeky photos of my boys hiding in their cupboard in their bedroom. It was so much fun watching them explore and jump out and scare each other and have such a good time. So I really wanted in this particular layout to show the series of photos that I had going on here, which was of one in the cupboard, one opening the cupboard, and of course both in the cupboard. So they're not particularly in order, but I'm quite happy with the way they look on the page. It's not too structured, it's not too neat, it's got that sort of element of paint in the background, and I am particularly pleased at just how this page turned out. So I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video as something different from me, and don't forget to check out Scrapbook Boutique. Thanks for watching.